24-hour online news, quotes, and analysis, free, and pay only $14.95 per trade.
But bad news for the old Wall Street Titans' lock on the game. And that meant those Titans needed a game changer to keep making the big dollars. On November 12, 1999, they got the first of their wishes. A piece of legislation passed by a Republican Congress and signed by President Bill Clinton repealed the Glass-Steagall Act of 1933. Commercial banks, the places you save your money for a rainy day, were given the power to move into the investment and insurance industries and allowed to use access to your money to back their risk-taking ventures. Next, Wall Street invented a secretive new product only they could sell, a product kept far from the bright lights of the newly transparent markets. It's called a credit derivative. That's when banks buy and sell the risk of whether you'll default on your loan. Think of it as a giant gambling parlor where bankers bet each other on how many people will be able to pay their bills. This secretive market soon accounted for a majority of bank profits in many cases. It's betting that would have been illegal, but for a law passed in 2000 called the Commodity Futures Modernization Act. This left no one with regulatory oversight of a multi-trillion-dollar time bomb. Not securities, not insurance, not even gaming regulators. And then, to top it all off, leading bankers pleaded with the SEC to change its rules and allow them to start lending as much as $4,000 for every $100 of your money they kept on deposit. And in 2004, the SEC acquiesced. What followed?
It's not just here on the beach, where home buyers are scoring big returns.
The housing and derivative markets boom, CEO compensation explodes, and everyone's happy.
Happy days are here again.
That is, until it all came crashing down. Good afternoon, everybody. We have a problem.
Here on the floor watching this market deteriorate.
Here's why. Politicians tried to put every American in the house of their dreams. Meantime, Wall Street desperately needed a new moneymaker in the face of technology crushing the profitability of their old businesses. Wall Street and the government set up a system that had taxpayers on the hook for their bad bets on whether people could pay their bills. But when people couldn't pay them, it revealed Wall Street's empty pockets. Enter the U.S. government, which swooped in last year with $23 trillion of taxpayer money. They appeared to save the day and bring the market back from the brink. A relief for fearful Americans and politicians, and a record windfall for banks. Which leads us to 2009, a banner year for some of the very institutions that brought the system to its knees. They grabbed the government giveaway and took it right back to their secret markets. 92% of those at the top still have their jobs. These executives are not only looking at a potential record year for profits, but a record year for bonuses. Will Goldman Sachs alone pay out $23 billion? Will J.P. Morgan hand out $500,000 per head? Stay tuned. The checks start rolling out next week.